exist. The most common type usually being a remake of the first Five Nights at Freddy's game, that released in 2014. Usually these don't add too much new content and keep it very much tied to the original in terms of gameplay, but with spruced up graphics. With a few exceptions, of course, FNAF Legacy, my beloved. However, another game that falls under this umbrella of unique FNAF 1 remakes is Next Week at Freddy's. And boy have I been wanting to check this game out for a while now, because I would barely call this a remake, rather a complete fucking redesign from the ground up, with a completely overhauled map with smarter animatronics who apparently learn from their mistakes. Whatever the hell that could mean. Per usual, I suppose the best way to start is by just getting right into the main meat. Sitting down at our computer, we are immediately greeted with an incredibly detailed office, filled with all sorts of stuff, you know, Fazbear memorabilia, giant doors either side, a Bonnie phone, and this! I don't even look around. What the f*** is this? This eldritch horror is the control panel, which is just... don't worry, I'll come back to this later. Turning on our computer greets us with a very cute Windows XP inspired desktop with a foreboding exe file on our home screen. Opening it makes a little blue cat pop up in the bottom right corner. Immediately after gaining sentience, opening it makes a little blue cat pop up in the bottom right corner. Immediately after gaining sentience and being born and thrust out of the womb onto our desktop, his first sentence is how he wishes he could be a real cat. Cheers, man. Don't worry though, Comcat here becomes a much more important character down the line. Kind of. Focusing on the taskbar, you may notice some important things. First up, the time on the bottom right corner, which I feel is pretty self-explanatory. As well as that, there are also 4 tabs that you can switch between: Files, Cameras, admin, and comcat. Files is mostly filled with lore stuff as well as an instruction manual that didn't really help much. That's probably one of the main things you'll notice about this game off the bat. It kind of throws you in the deep end. There's no phone call, and the closest thing you get is comcat,